Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This is episode 30 in the free-to-play account. Claiming my online stuff, portal stuff right there. The straps I got earlier, I have to make room in my straps. 100% gem damage, ruthless aggression, that's cool, but we don't have anyone, and this one is a legend era without a bonus rolled, so we can't afford to roll bonuses. We got some energy sitting there. I looked at Showdown last night, and all it was gold, so I didn't play any Showdown. I probably should have tried to play later on before I went to bed, but I was tired, and I had a bunch of stuff to do, and so yeah. I haven't actually done any Showdown. It's an hour before reset, but that's fine. To be honest, we just would have got knocked down overnight, and most of the tasks we're going to struggle to be able to complete, to be honest. I don't think we have an X-Break character on the account. And that's the big one. Let's like click on the right. There. Blues. I don't know that I have a great blue one. We'll try and find it. New gen take all day, but we do have some like Rick Steiner, so we can do some stuff there. I don't even know if we have a Japan star. Bloodline, we have Jimmy Uso. But in general, it's going to be a huge struggle, as Showdown tends to be on new accounts. This one is no different, to be honest. It's pretty sucky if you're on a new account, right? Like, just in general. Let's get our faction stuff done. Actually, yeah, we don't have to. There's no time crunch. I don't think anything's expired. Let me just double check, or expiring. Let me double check that that is true. The tours are Friday. May Madness can't really do. Pacific Power. Don't know if anything is on 24-hour. See when the scrolls here, if any of these are. Not that it really matters, because I can't do like hell mode on them anyway. All right, just don't. There we go. No, it doesn't look like it. They really should do a better job with the game of telling you when stuff's expiring, like a countdown instead of these loots that are expiring. I mean, like, oh great, loots are expiring, cool. Couldn't care less. Doesn't help me in my game experience, right? What does, because I know all the loots expire at reset. I don't know what tours you're randomly going to stick in at 24 hours though, so that would be useful. All right, mini rant aside. Looks like we started at 210 and we can claim a few small things. Heyo. As for, this is also kind of sucky is nothing, so far as I know. What would be really nice here is a filter. Not a rules filter, but a filter for like freaking X breaks, man. Because it's really hard to keep track of. If anyone on my roster does X breaks, that would be nice. I know. So I'm just gonna have to go to the search page on the web because I can't remember who does X breaks. Champion search page. I know primary sets and stuff, but not secondaries, right? So we don't have Hall of Fame under the Giant. We don't have him. We don't have Batista the Animal, which would be great. Probably. Bailey, Bianca Belair. It's Soul Model Bailey who we don't have. Big Boss Man, Hard Times. Actually forgot he did that. We don't have him though. We don't have Bradshaw yet. We have, I don't think we have Brie Bella. We'll look at ladies next, but it's not enough. No CM Punks. No Cody Rhodes, Powerhouse. No Davey Boy, British Bulldog. He only makes 4 anyway. DDP would be great. We don't have DDP, unfortunately. No Dirty Dom. Ah! McIntyre, actually. Okay. Okay. That's what I was looking for. He does a 3x3 area. At 6-star bronze. All right. Never mind. Eddie Guerrero, Hall of Fame we don't have. LWO makes 4 random gems into X breaks. That's not enough to do anything at the level he's at. We don't have Goldberg. Does Jimmy Uso have that unlocked for us? Because he would do Bloodline and X-Break. I don't think I have that move unlocked for Jimmy. Five-star. Yeah. It's kind of a waste. Yeah, not worth it. We did get Lex Luger, actually. That's right. We did get Lex Luger, and he's flat green gems at coach, which will come in much more useful than botches. And you have yellow TP as well. Of course, we don't have the recycling move. We can't afford black TP, so we'll do that. It's fine. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Alright. Talent-wise, where are we at? We're going to have to give him some levels, too. There. Okay. Okay. Sure. I probably should have hit the boost move there, huh? Let's get a little self-recycle in. Should have hit the boost move there. I was kind of thinking I'd save it for after the sub, but whatever. This is not ideal, because just gonna tag Rhea in. Although we just need to break the X-Break, so I mean Piper could do that just as well. But I probably should have put her choose down as well. That would have been useful. Whatever. Explosive! That's okay. We can do some stuff here, maybe. He's gonna be charged, and then we're gonna die. This is probably not worth it at all. Actually. These, I'm not gonna lie, I've been dreading this. Completely dreading this. What? It's only 3? Oh, whatever. Because I just don't have anyone to do the tasks, right? Like, I'm not really sure what the answer is, to be honest. But the way Scopely sets up Showdown, a new player has no chance to score well. with these tasks. Like if it was maybe just specific color gems, maybe, sure, right? Like if it was just blues, or whatever. But yeah, realistically, we have no chance of completing the tasks that well. So it's just a kind of a gut check. You just do what you can. You know, there's no, it's a 2-day. I have more time. I'm gonna play more tonight, so I'm just gonna play for a while here, and then go do something. I got like stuff to do again today. I just wanted to make sure I got on before reset, and show you guys what it's like. Also, it's probably good for Scopely to see. Like, if you want, again, if we want new players to stick around and play, there has to be a better solution than this for the events. You get to this event and you just can't do anything in the showdown, right? Like, what are you supposed to do? If you're lucky, but like all of their abstract, like, new gen damage, right? Like X breaks, there's hardly any X break guys in the game. Like, sure, if you want to do this, then you got to give me like somebody that I can make a bunch of X breaks with, right? Like, all right, game, whatever. Like DDP or somebody like that, somebody that you've given away free. You got to give them away free every time you do it, because anytime a new player joins the game, they just don't have the horses to do anything, right? Like, it's just like the Canadian tour, and it's probably going to be like the Japan. And I probably don't even have a Japan person on my roster, and if I do, they certainly aren't going to be able to do much for damage, right? So just the way it's set up, there's like a new account, you just can't really do anything. Um, Plus, like, you know, if you get lucky, you can take a 5-star gold on, but if it's Clubber, they're probably running him with his no MP moves. Actually, you start with red, so that's not great or ideal. Where does it show me the charge on these guys? It's kind of annoying. I forget where they moved it to. Oh yeah, one MP. There it is. It's on the bottom right there. 1 MP charge. So that's loaded right away, right? So we want no part of Clubber, because yeah, it won't go well. Let me check and see what we actually did that first match. 7 X breaks, 15 blues. Yeah, we're better focused on other things than the X breaks. Also, when you sort it by contest, it gives you all the tricksters first, because you get 350 points for tricksters, which is kind of frustrating. There's not a good filter here. So if you're a new player, this is going to be like monumental to figure out who to even use. And then it shows you every freaking trickster and person you don't have. Like, why does it do that, right? So new gen options, this is what we got. So Rick Steiner would be the play for new gen. We got Jimmy and we got Tamatonga. And then Japan, it looks like we have a little unleveled Shinsuke. So these two are probably going to be most bang for our buck. This guy has some hard-hitting moves. In particular, I'm just trying to figure out what we can do here. It goes up to 1 million. Trying to save some of my TP, even though I have a lot of blue. I don't have a lot of green. No move damage strap. We're gonna probably just keep his talent low, because I will use him in feud this way. And we want blue, 6 MP, right? So we're gonna start with blue. So him and Lawler. And he's a trickster, so we get 350 points for that. And that's my promoter. And do I think I might have a blue move damage. I don't have a blue finisher. No, alright, fine. No blue move damage. Okay. Well, that's what we got. It is not a lot, but it's honest work. How much? 4 million? Yeah, I don't want a piece of him because he's going to be loaded and we don't have health. Let's just go back to... and give myself a little bit of health too, huh? Probably should. You know what? No. I don't care. It's too much thinking right now. I don't have enough brain power for this right now. So this is a move buff. If you're new, it ends up doubling our damage here. So this is hitting for 2 million. And it looks like, what do we got to fill this? 3, 4. I think we need, what do we need? Well, I'll just do 2, 3. I'm just going to play it safe. I got to pay more attention. Now we're going to pin him. Let's just make a choose conglomeration here. Should give myself some gem damage, probably, to be honest. And this should do it here. Yeah. So we can do some stuff with him. We're getting some damage in as well. So plus we're getting some blue gems for that task. So, and I think he should count as bloodline, and I think he counts as the Anoi legacy as well. So, like, he's probably the best bang for our buck on my roster we can possibly get. Plus, he's a trickster. So we're getting the trickster points as well. So, yeah. I'm thinking he's going to definitely be best bang for our buck. Let's see how we did. Yeah, so we get that one. He doesn't count for bloodline. So I guess we're using Jimmy there. There have been so many issues with that bloodline link. First it was new bloodline, which he is. Now it's apparently not new bloodline. I don't know. My main account, I tried doing it with Jacob multiple times. People in my faction are like, no, Jacob worked for me. I did like 3 matches with Jacob and didn't get points for him. Anyway, it's whatever. I'm currently frustrated. You can probably tell. It's fine though. Everything's fine. I'm actually kind of hangry. I should have ate. I don't want any part of a 6-star because it just won't go well. Let's give him a few levels. Actually, I'm super hangry. I'm gonna eat one of my protein bars because I am very hangry and it's making me agitated. Thick West chocolate chip cookie dough. Doesn't piss my diabetes off. And it sort of tastes like a treat. If I close my eyes and think really hard, it almost tastes like it's bad for me. So, you know, there is that. Alright, let's look at this. Just so I know. I have 2 MP, so 3 match will work in the future on the first one, which is what we want. Yeah, 6 blue gems there. Let's go. All right. It's really just not ideal. Like, I mean, I wish I had a better... I don't know that this will necessarily help anyone other than, like, shared frustration when it comes to, like, Showdown for you guys. I honestly... you know what? Let's just do this. Now let's do this. Let's get a bunch of blue gems for the blue gem task. I think I can get some blue gems with Shinsuke too. In Japan damage, not a lot, because he's low level. So one more match and he's done with his damage. I guess then we'll do Rick, because we apparently don't need that much damage with the lower level tier ones, and there's not a higher tier one we're getting for him. Jimmy would probably be our best bet then. Let me... Actually, whatever. I'll go in this way. Stardust. I don't have him on my account, my main account. It's one of my biggest wants. I keep hoping they revamp him. That would be awesome. 1, 2, 3. Keep hoping, maybe one day. Where's the replace? This one. Jim. Unfortunately for this one, I can't use any of my best superstars. Trickster. Also, we now have Nikki Bella. Look at us go. All right, Jimmy. I don't even know if we can do this, but we're gonna try, buddy. Gonna be really hard for Jimmy to do 1,000,000 damage. Feel like we're losing this. Should have put Lex on as a coach. Here comes the big L. Yeah, maybe not. Stardust isn't juiced. Yeah, no, we're not tagging you in, Kyrie. Just went to take a drink of my water, and apparently there's a hole in the side of my mouth. Just got water all over me. That was a heck of a cascade. Yowie wowie. Alright. Maybe Jimmy will get some of this done. Jimmy's coming back in. Kyrie would count for Japan damage, I think, though. We got pin bars, so do I gamble here? Do I gamble? I think I gamble. Heck yeah, brother. Oh, look at some blue gems too. Let's go. Yeah. Jimmy Jim. Gonna get the win, I think. Let's go, Big Jim. Actually, if you're watching this at this point, who would like a Big Jim character in the game? I would. I'd take a Big Jim. I totally would. Look at those huge bonus points. Yeah, let's go. And let's see what Jimmy counted for. He does count for Bloodline. And the Anawai Legacy. Alright. This one's going to take a while. We got 115 points of the 10,000. So as you can see, in general, it's not real great. Like, it's just really, really hard to make significant progress in these with this kind of account. It's fine. We're going to do what we can. I'll just use this last energy up, and then we'll get our faction stuff done for the day. Maybe, if I can find anyone that we can fight. Here's a huge wall of golds and silver Aussie with 1 MP moves that will crush me. And herein becomes the next problem. Oh, here we go. Not going to get any damage. So, buttons on your shirt. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I guess we could go with the strategy of just trying to increase our notoriety and forget about the tasks and just make sure we get wins and see where we can climb to. Maybe I'll do that tonight when my energy refills, give people time to continue to move farther and farther up. Because we're going to be able to get some points in here that help with, I think, yeah, some of these milestones. So I guess there is that. The tasks themselves are very difficult, and we don't really have much for notoriety promoters, so it's hard to know kind of how to focus on this with this size roster, to be honest. It's hard for me to know how to best approach this. It almost feels hopeless. Like, is this really worth any kind of time and effort? Because I can't seem to really move the needle much. It seems like notoriety is the best bet, though. But that's locked or tied to promoters. And then not getting beat back down. So we're at 633. Our next milestone's 1,000. We can claim the 12 energy, but I'd like to do that a little bit smarter and use that for an end climb when more bigger rosters have gotten ahead, right? Because there's 2,000 points here, 6,500 here. I'm assuming these start adding up okay, because we just hit some milestones with it when we weren't before. So I'm guessing they start adding up okay. But it's going to be tough. I would be shocked if we even get to the bronze chest, to be honest. We're going to give it a whirl, but I don't think now is the time to go, like I said. So let's, what do we got? Let's get our faction thing maxed. Road. This is what we need for our task. Actually, and it's playable. For our League 11 task. And I will definitely put more time into the Showdown. But it is frustrating for me, so I don't like doing a lot of it when I'm recording because I feel like it's not the best entertainment, strictly because of how frustrated I do get with it. Because like a lot of times the events, like I can find good ways around or a decent path to like at least the bronze chest and stuff. And Showdown is just an exercise in frustration for me because it's hard to, it's like you just sit there spinning your wheels on a new account. So I do think our number one most important, even more important than feud promoters for a new account, I feel like is the notoriety Showdown promoters, because we're just going to need those really bad to maximize every win. But we also need superstars that can win in Showdown. Um, so like Mello can win. We can stun lock and we can win. It won't be fast, but he can win. Our Truth can punch up pretty good. He can win a lot. New Taker can win a lot. Austin can win a lot. So like these are things that we're gonna have to focus on building our roster. In particular, Mello doesn't really need built up though. He just needs his moves leveled as we get TP, and then medals, right, and that sort of thing. And we kind of want to get one for each class. Um, so like Striker, these guys can punch up. Showboat, we're covered. Trickster's not bad. Powerhouse is okay, and then we have what's his butt? Rick Steiner, and hopefully we can get Boss Man soonish. Speaking of Boss Man, by soonish I mean like maybe next month. We'll see. We're at 1174. If we can finish at like around 1400 shards, and I don't know if we can, by the way, then we can maybe get him in a month or two. I will target him hard on prize walls. He'd be great for an account like this. So, as far as the faction stuff, we're in rank 46, and I'm in rank 58th for this week. So we're doing okay, right? That's not bad. We're doing okay. So I'm happy with that. Let's get our missions done here. Let's check the Showdown store as well. See if there's anything we want to buy, etc. Half off black TP? Yes, please. Drew, we're getting closer. And these, we have Lex. We have her. But these are expensive, so we're just gonna chill with that for now. That's good today. We should do these real quick, because they're maybe not easy. Here. There we go. Sorry, my brain just went like, bloop. I mowed the lawn earlier today. Not that that really has anything to do with anything. Not even sure why I said that. But I did mow the lawn earlier today. It's not my favorite thing to do. We have a big corner lot. Takes like an hour and a half. Definitely not my favorite thing. Let's go. How much is that? Is that 4? That's 4 million, right? That's 4 million. You should probably not just click the finisher then. 2 ticks should be enough though. So let's just do a 3 match. Yep. Mm-hmm. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. One more win, huh? This should do it. I believe. Same thing. We're just gonna do a 3 match. Right there looks good. Shampoo. Boom. All right. Oh. That's good. All right, so that takes care of Showdown. Let's do our faction shopping. Get our quest done. We did the boss shop the other day. This is the good stuff. I look forward to this stuff. The Showdown kind of has me grumpus. But it's fine. That's just part of the deal. I just wish I could show, like, I feel like not really sure, like, I'm doing anything to help with that one, though. You know, and a lot of the other stuff, maybe you can kind of learn, I don't know. Maybe you pick up stuff by watching, like, you can attack it this way or play this way. I just have so few good options that, like, it's hard to formulate, like, a really... So Showdown, big thing is notoriety and then using your energy wisely, right? Like, getting multiple tasks done with one character. But when you have a small roster, you're lucky if you get any tasks done, right? So it's just not how I normally look at Showdown, right? Again, buy the gold one every single day. Absolutely, every day. And now there's 2 we don't need, so we're down to Big Show, who we only need 8 more of after today, so probably early next week. And then we've started in on Roman, and we're being a little bit careful with this in case we get a big amount to show up. So that's kind of where we're headed in that direction. So yeah, that's going quite well. Very happy with the faction coins and getting our Showdowns promoters. We already have 2, getting close to a 3rd. Now it's just a matter of building them, and we're definitely going to start to do that. So so there's that. And what else? So if you're watching, like, I think, like, deals like this in general are pretty solid. Loot coin 4.99, 6-star with Tamatonga. If you're a newer player, right, and you don't have him, that can be very useful. But the best thing, I think, new player-wise, are these backstage passes, right? You get stuff all week. You're getting the 25 boss man shards here. You get stuff out of the bags. You get the character for the tours at 6-star bronze. Like, yeah. Yeah, if I was advising a new player, this $10 a week is pretty good bang for your buck, right? For the backstage pass, because you get rewards daily and stuff. Buy it on the portal, and that sort of thing. Let's make sure we have all of our free stuff claimed. We didn't yet. Maybe we'll hit some pulls. There's Mega 69 pulls in these, by the way. So someday we might get a Mega 69. I think it's 69. Might be 55 this month, but Mega pull, and then we could just go ham and see what we all get. That would be super fun, right? My main account's got 11 pulls twice this month from that bag, just for reference. So, yeah. As far as the prize wall goes, we have enough. And I don't want an accident to happen. Yeet! Who saw that coming? That just came up out of nowhere. 100%. You can... I would say it doesn't matter if I have anyone that can take advantage of it right now. This is a free-to-play account. I very well may never get another chance for that. So for me, it's the best thing by far. Now, if I was like 250 shards away from these guys, it would be a much harder decision. But I still would take it because there's a chance in events and bags and stuff I get these shards for free. Very unlikely I'll ever be able to get another yeet plate for free, and it's a big damage plate, right? So to me, it's a no-brainer. As we go on, I probably will go for Roxanne shards, even though I don't have very many because I have to start somewhere. If I get enough, I don't think I'll get 12,000, so I don't think it's going to matter. But yeah, the yeet plate is what I had. If I got enough, I was always going to get the yeet plate. It was never going to be anything else. It's a no-brainer. Don't even need to think about it on this account. So that's the advice literally I would give anyone, unless you have multiple yeet plates, right? If you got one yeet plate, I probably would still take a yeet plate, unless you're still missing like Roxanne or Mello, then maybe not. But if I had 2 yeet plates, then I probably would start to look other places potentially. So there's that. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. We ended off with a surprise yeet off of the prize wall. So let me know what you think in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe, and share, because that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and good luck out there. We're definitely titling this episode 30 Yeet Edition. We'll see who's around at the end to see it. Put it in the comments if you stuck around till the end and saw it.